uncharacteristically uh well behaved today. Okay, so as far as I can tell, everything is working, so we're just gonna start, and if somebody complains, somebody complains. And I apologize if I cannot remember any. Oh, that's, oh, yes. This is exactly where I remember.
We have much to offer one another if we cooperate.
Please, complete your business and then go.
They have absolutely no desire for me to be there.
Tong is in the operating theater.
I forgot, what was I supposed to do? Get the ramen coating for the Dragon's Tooth swords from the basement laboratories at VersaLife. Okay, so I'm supposed to break into VersaLife. What's the code?
While you are here, observe the laws of the triad.
I wish I had an incense dispenser. Oh. Oh, I see what they did. I thought it was a giant incense dispenser and not just, it had a ton of incense in the middle, and, I never noticed these sticks. I was gonna say, I wish I had an incense dispenser that large. My roommate would absolutely hate it, but I would like it.
You must have won great favor with the Dragon Head.
I guess I did.
I look forward to shaking the hand of my enemy.
I'm sure. Oh yeah, if you go here, you see them fighting with swords, but they have a truce right now, so they're not doing that. Oh, but we have this ATM that we can steal from. Just a random lockpick lying around. I don't think I've actually been here, ever. Yeah, they probably don't want me there. But you know what? Let's see if anything happens. Home and ends. Okay, let's go bother them. This is really strange. It says something is wrong with my bitrate. Okay, never mind. Everything looks okay now.
The Triads are foolish to cling to their traditional weapons. These were gutter trash. It's what they deserved. If only we could get the leaders this way.
Well, I guess, using swords against, automatic rifles, wasn't such a good idea.
While you are here, observe the laws of the Triad.
I don't feel like it. Uh... 06288. Oh look, it worked.
If you need help, talk to one of the receptionists.
Welcome to VersaLife. We make tomorrow look like yesterday. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Hundley.
He's upstairs making his rounds. Look for a man in a black suit.
Thank you.
Let's see if she notices me doing
There are
this.
the company brochures.
Apparently, I'm just gonna hack this mentally like Kusanagi.
You missed the psionics people. They went to the Lucky Money.
Please address inquiries to my supervisor.
It's a lot more people here.
Please stay out of the work area.
I have work to do.
Going up.
Don't worry about it, Taya. We're very laid back.
You do not
around here.
require a security pass to visit the first 3 levels of offices.
You worked at Psionics? You look like you could have the gift.
Are you here to apply for psionics, lady? You're on the wrong floor.
Why do they all want me to apply there?
So much for the schedule, right, mate?
The schedule? Yeah, sure.
It's swell to miss a day of work, but they bloody hell better push back the delivery. I know I won't be done.
They'll understand.
At least the super freighters on our way to America. No more special agents nosing about up here.
Special agents?
You know, the ones in the suits with grey skin. Eyes tattooed on the backs of their necks. I'd sure like to know what was in those tanks to make them so uptight.
I can guess. That's Mr. Hundley, but we're not talking to him yet.
What?
Just looking around.
People are trying to concentrate.
They keep you up here pretty late.
That's because I don't want people looking over my shoulder.
Why not?
Huh. I guess it doesn't matter what I say anymore. It's because I falsify all the records, okay?
They probably don't want you telling people that.
So, I don't care. I figured it out today, how they do it. People with my job got the Grey Death. In a couple of weeks, I could be in a camp. I could already be sick.
Why would they do that?
Whatever's in those labs, stuff goes in there. Instruments, military personnel. None of it goes on the record. Iverson had this job. That's why he got sick. Chang, Kylie, Watts. Now it's me.
I'd really like to check out those labs.
You some kind of spy or something?
Doesn't matter.
If I get you down there, can you do something for me?
What's that?
Hunley, kill him. I bet you could do it. You guys have ways to keep from getting caught. I can give you clearance.
I hear him, but I don't know where he is. I'm gonna corner him when I get the opportunity. I love this track. This is one of my favorite tracks from the game. Also, I am sorry for not streaming for a while. I had a bunch of crap that I needed to do, mainly university stuff. I don't believe that ever happens in the, I don't believe that ever happens in the core game. I also remember this thing being here. Grey Death cases misdiagnosed. Authorities confirmed today a number of mysterious illnesses reported. Clinics was not cases of Grey Death, as been previously, but merely seasonal outbreak of influenza. I can say with complete certainty that the cases exhibits absolutely none of the symptoms of the so-called Grey Death, cases which I might add have only so far been reported in the less well-managed cities of America and Europe. Those malcontents who have spread rumors to the contrary, merely feeding upon the unjustified fears of the hard-working men and women of Hong Kong. Dr. Lam went on to say anyone observed making such claims should be reported to local party leaders for counseling. Did he go back up? Like the random birds flying around. Oh, cool. There's people walking down there. Alright. This is our chance.
Mr. Hundley, shift supervisor. Who might you be?
I'm contracting this month. Quite a facility you have here.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, we're pretty proud of the work we're doing.
Any chance I could get a tour of the labs?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Trade secrets and all that.
I'll make it worth your while.
To the tune of what? 2,000?
Sure.
Excellent. The elevator code is 6512. I'll make sure the security system has granted you a day pass.
Thanks.
My honored guest, welcome to VersaLife.
It's not what I meant to do. I did not mean to drop the Gep gun, but whatever. I don't smoke. I just wanted to have the conversation with him.
Alright, I killed your boss.
You mean...
He's out of the picture. I'd advise you to not hang around too long. Now how about getting me into those labs?
Well, okay. Sure, it doesn't matter to me. The code to the elevator is 6512. I'll make sure you have access once you get to the lab.
You the one they just cleared for level 1?
Yeah, that's me.
You are welcome to stroll around the laboratories, but respect the work that we do here. Your security pass can be canceled with no warning.
I've looked forward to this for a long time.
Security is watching through the cameras. If you cause trouble, an alarm will sound, and the guards won't wait to ask questions.
Yes, sir. I'll try not to get in anyone's way.
Do not ask the scientists questions. They are very busy.
The thing that surprises me is that they don't have a recognition technology that would be able to spot what JC is
It's really a question of abstraction.
that would recognize JC's face.
Exactly.
You can't be dealing with this sort of thing on the base pair level.
Essentially what I told Miss Chow. Tissue augmentation. It's not a matter of twiddling bits.
It is a simple request.
Lab procedure forbids.
The psionics laboratory.
The psionics laboratory has no business worrying about weak
That alarms them. I didn't know. And I forgot to save when I got down there, but that's okay.
Alright.
You mean... Well,
you the one they just cleared?
Yeah.
You security.
Yes.
It is a simple
I would
request.
really like this.
Lab procedure forbids.
The psionics laboratory.
The psionics laboratory has no business worrying about weak interactions between incidental subatomic particles.
Our work on Fitjof Capra.
Capra. A quantum quack.
Scientific progress depends upon collaboration.
Maybe you should cross your legs, to yourself, and try to read my mind.
The sharing of data between departments should be automatic.
VersaLife did not achieve 1 trillion credit equity by disclosing R&D materials.
We work in the same building.
Our results can be understood only by a few dozen people on the planet, none of whom are psionics engineers.
These type of arguments are very common. If you get into academics or anything. Guys, have any more? That MJ-12 trooper has no idea who I am. Okay, you got some cool stuff here. So it is our job to outstanding. I guess this would be the point where I get to pretend to play on my phone. One thing I never understood is I understand having this type of limitation for what you can have in your inventory. But I never understood how you could hide all this. The revision mod does have a mod for it's called not mod, but it's trench code mode, where your capacity is half of what this is. So you would really have to make some decisions for what you want to keep. I want to break into that terminal. time to hack what I presume, or can only presume, is supposed to be a laptop. There's a lot of MJ-12s and women in black and the men in black. These MJ-12 troopers do not seem to care about why I'm... how I gained access. Yeah, that's nice. I wanna look at the see what I have. Magnetic augmentation chamber. So I have that. Oh wow, yeah, you're not getting through that. Those are barracks.
The process is going smoothly then?
Better than we expected. The array of reaction modules has allowed the UC to perform multiple constructions in parallel.
Wonderful. We'll have to try that trick at Area 51.
The problem, you understand, is primarily a security concern.
Never mind that punk from UNATCO. The security here is adequate, and we have a long-term program guaranteed to make that one irrelevant. We call it Icarus.
Icarus?
A sweet bit of engineering. You'll like it, but we can't talk here. Your office?
No time. Tell me on the way.
A flamethrower is an interesting choice for, ooh. It's an interesting choice for security.
I don't want to be disturbed.
Well, I'm not talking to you. Oh, wow, I want all of that. If only I had the ability to disguise myself in a lab coat. Sorry, let me just drop this Zyme. Yeah, let me drop the Zyme here. No, I'm just gonna drop this right here.
That apparatus in the center is for magnetic containment, kind of like a token.
I have 2 words for whomever wrote this biometrics package. User interface.
Ho ho ho. Yeah, we don't do that here. Radar transparency. Stored agent's visual signature provides highly effective concealment against automated detection systems. So do you want to be invisible to cameras like Kusanagi, or do you want to be just invisible? Well, cameras and turrets are much... We have plenty of ways to deal with cameras and turrets, but we need a way to... Hi, can I help you? We need a way to avoid other things. Image scaling, the recognition provided by multiplexing optic nerve with doped polyacetylene quantum wires not only increases accuracy but also delivers limited situational awareness about the target. Vision enhancement. By bleaching selected rod photoreceptors and saturating them with rhodopsin 12, the night vision present in most nocturnal animals can be duplicated. Subsequent upgrades and modifications add infravision and sonar resonance imaging that effectively allows an agent to see through walls. I want to be able to see through walls. I think we have one more thing that we can,
I have to concentrate.
Chill out. Oops, dropped it on the floor. Sorry about that. Dr. Bates, I have just finished supervising the refit of super predator fuel tanks to transport the virus. I mean, they're in their own containment. They're in their own containment. So I don't know why you would need to refit that much. This stuff should be usually shipped in suspension crates. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I know you'll want to rapidly offload it once it reaches New York. Stop coughing. The biocontamination seals will not last past 36 hours, however, and the complete level 4 sterilization of the tanks will need to occur once the virus is offloaded to ensure that there's no incidental release. I integrated some sealed pumping units into the tanks so that you will be able to use standard YHU-55 couplers and an A0 micron hoses for the transfer to the helicopters. But tell Simons I'd still have everyone in hazmat suits the whole time, Dr. Lundquist.
I'm afraid we don't have time for visitors right now.
Is there anything worth it here, or am I just gonna kill myself? Well, Let's see.
Please, you'll upset the subject. This one did better than most, but he is very excitable.
I like how they talked about pre-millennial design and air shafts and stuff, but we still have a bunch of air shafts and what I presume is relatively new construction. And I don't think I've ever been here before. I guess this is an option if you did not get security clearance and just decide to kind of walk in by yourself. Let's just see what's around here. It's not gonna hurt anybody if I explore. Except, you know, if I come across a Greasel. This is so sloppy. They have animals running around their air shafts. And I'm sure Bob Page wonders why everybody ends up betraying him in the end. That's pretty cool. That is actually very good information to know. That is really good information to know. I don't think that there's any way to leave once you accept the main entrance. Once you have accomplished what you've set out to accomplish, which is what we're about to do right now. Ah, shit. I knew that was gonna happen. Let's wait for it to go away. It was just a really bad luck that I came across it. I forgot how much these things hurt. I'm not even playing on the hardest difficulty. I think I'm playing on medium or something like that. I can only imagine what they would do to you on the realistic or something like that. I remember playing realistic a few times, and I remember going up the ramp from the dock on Liberty Island, And somebody shot me in the head and I died immediately, which is the way it should be. But I just distinctly recall that it did not work out in my favor. And apparently you can open these. Except not that one, obviously. Where does this one lead? Looks like that leads into the meeting room. Of all games to figure out how to make ladders work from a first-person perspective, it's really interesting that the game that was able to do that is Deus Ex. I don't know why this tunnel has is illuminated by red lights, but I suppose that is a stylistic choice that makes perfect sense. Huh. But why? I have absolutely no idea where I'm going right now. Okay, I think I know what this is. So that is one way to avoid detection. Is once again the ventilation shafts. You can just drop in right from above on that one. I'm gonna go back to the labs and cause some problems. Nah, that's gonna be way too suspicious. I mean, I know the AI doesn't care that I'm crawling around in events for no reason, and they've never seen me before. But it's just for my own personal
If there were just some way of tracking all these people.
Sure, it's not going to be at all suspicious that I'm doing this.
Somebody's going to have to totally gut this thing and start over.
They've already had some success with the new version in biotech.
Swear there is another computer here. I want to cause more problems. That's not what I want.
The neural tissue in particular fail to express certain proteins.
I'm the cat.
you should go.
I don't wanna. I'm having a great time here.
Irregular nitrogen expression, you understand?
And now we go.
To complete the sword, go to the temple next to the market. I will bring together the dragon heads for a meeting.
She's here somewhere. Wait for him to move again. Shh. Wait for him to move again.
It's not the usual way I do business. I was gonna say, I'm really hoping I don't run into this stupid thing again. Of course I'm not gonna kill it. I'm gonna leave it in there. It's gonna hang in there, and I have no idea what it eats. I assume it eats rats or something like that. Alright, so this is gonna be really fun.
Sergeant, is that you? Another briefing. She's still in the area. She's here somewhere. Who's there? Where'd she go?
was down in the labs. Do you know what they're doing?
Something with genetics and nanotech, that's all I know.
Take my advice and get out of here. I can't tell you any more than that.
Nothing more to say? There's really anything that I need in there. Ooh, they are not gonna let me back in. Alright.
Yalhak. Let us be quiet. Agent Denton from America has retrieved the software component. Please accept our gratitude.
It is my honor.
Begin.
As the faces of a perfect braid are reflections of one another, as they join together to make a perfect edge, so we shall form one blade, not the male and female swords of Ganjiang, one which must avenge the other, but one weapon, precise in its purpose, though wielded by many arms.
And much as the steel sharpens its edge and anneals its own surfaces, let us preserve, together, the form of our traditions.
The only enduring work of man, that which is born again with the next generation.
Forever.
Forever.
Again, accept our thanks, Miss Denton. You will have to join us for drinks at the Lucky Money later tonight. In the meantime, Mr. Tong wants to see you.
Thanks for the offer. Maybe I'll stop by.
All right, get out. Enough games in the temple. The grandfathers of the Triads all had usis. Tradition? Ah. It is not the way of the Buddha to idolize a material possession. I foresee they will understand the error only at the end, facing death, when it is no longer possible to worship the samsaric world.
I agree. Okay, let's go bother Tong.
I cannot believe the news. The triad are won? Please accept the gratitude of the luminous.
Peace between the Triads is now official.
Good. We begin to operate from a position of strength. We will start manufacturing the swords and distributing them to our allies.
What next? VersaLife is crawling with troops. I think they're hiding more than sword technology down there.
Tell me about the labs. Paul and I concluded that VersaLife does the manufacturing, while the real research takes place in North America.
Plenty of scientists. Biotech, physics, nanotech, several research divisions. It would seem we still have a mutual interest.
We know they manufacture ambrosia. If you went back and gained access to the level 2 labs, Perhaps you would find something on the Grey Death. Your brother's failure in New York has left me with nothing.
You think you could find a cure?
That cannot be determined until I have a schematic of the virus particle and the molecular structure of ambrosia.
I'll go back, but won't they be ready for me?
There's a back way at the north end of the Canal Road Tunnel, which is just east of the temple. I sent an agent in that way once. She turned up a key code to the Nanotech Research Wing, 55655, but no data.
Worth a try.
By the way, VersaLife lost one of their R&D men in the Canal Road Tunnel collapse. A guy we think was carrying nanotech assets. He did some of the basic research that went into your implants. You might take a look, if you don't mind going for a dive.
Maybe I'll check it out.
I already got that.
Perhaps you can locate and destroy the manufacturing facilities as well.
Oh yeah, I am going to be making a giant mess. Take this, because that's extremely useful, actually.
I've been checking out the schematics you found. That's one hell of a sword.
There's a...
believe the news. The Triad are won?
Yeah, they are. I've been listening to a remixes of Deus Ex tracks on YouTube. They have one for Von Shai. It's actually pretty good.
Please accept the gratitude of the luminous path.
Where's your dog? Where'd the dog go? Did you assholes let it out? I've never seen that happen before. That's horrible. That's absolutely awful. We're not too far out.
Did anybody else hear something? Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Wait, how'd you notice me?
Who's there? Into the head.
Well, that didn't happen the first time.
Who's there?
Come on, lady.
I was down in the line.
I have to be honest, I have never seen that happen with the dog before. Never once. Okay.
While you are here,
That's really cool. This like I thought.
Yalhak, let us be begin.
Thanks.
All right, get out. Enough games in the temple.
Come, join us for drinks at the Lucky Money. We must celebrate.
The grandfathers of the Triads all had Usis. Tradition? Ah.
This is what happens when you have a lots of attention to detail in games, is that you constantly find something new. I have never seen that. I didn't know. I didn't. I'm.
More possible to worship the samsaric world.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense that the Luminous Path dog goes after the. Goes after the Red Arrow Triad, but I guess I just didn't. I didn't expect that to actually happen.
I cannot believe
or see something like that. Okay, let's save. I realized I indirectly killed a lot of people in the VersaLife labs, but that wasn't my fault. I just let some animals go and a human being. That's all I was trying to do. I was just trying to let people go and make sure that's genetically modified monstrosities and the clearly insane individual had a chance at freedom.
Peace between the.
We know.
You think
there's a
worth a try? Maybe I'll.
I think that police. What happens now is that police cordon is now.
I've been checking out the schematics you found. That's one hell of a sword.
That police cordon is now open. I'm so happy I can actually play video games and not like, at least for a short while, not to worry about not anything for a while. Pretty sure I'm not going to be called back to work for a while. I'm probably not going to be studying too much during my break. I'm finally going to graduate with multiple diplomas, and I have no idea what I'm going to be doing there. Probably something involving software engineering. Should probably fill up my GitHub with a bunch of marginally interesting projects, so that somebody could actually think that I've been studious about that.
I cannot believe the news. The Triad are won?
Okay, the dog will not die today. It is absolutely crazy that That's... That the police went after the dog. Just east of the temple. So yeah, it's the cordon that they Oh, I thought I stepped on it. It's the cordon that they probably cleared up. It's funny, if you visit these places during multiple times, they different things happen. They left their black van here for some reason. I guess they were confident that they weren't gonna need to deal with that. Okay. Ah, here we are. You know what? It's probably not a good idea to use rockets around pressurized water pipes, and we got this one for free, so let's go. Man, JC, that was a really lucky drop. If anything went wrong, your legs would be broken at the bottom of this at the bottom here, and nobody would find you. Bob Page would be a god, and Helios would be really disappointed in him. That's just it. Note to self, all tests on the emergency doors around the gizmo we've got downstairs check out. Tell Dr. Lindquist not to worry. He'll seal off the access to all but maintenance personnel. Door seal code 768.
There is a device in here called a universal constructor. It is one of the only two devices in the world capable of producing a nanomechanical virus called the Grey Death. I require you to destroy it. Use the code 525.
Look for a computer terminal somewhere in Revel 2 lab. If you find it, I can upload the data I need through your infolink.
Well, that's really cool, but what's up here? It's kind of cool that they actually got that working. Oh, and I trapped the robot. I guess I could escape through there twice, if I really wanted to. See, it's little tiny bits of attention to detail like that. Is it moving? It's not moving. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
System we're looking for is in the laboratory up ahead.
Wish I had a pepper spray canister. I've completely forgot that that could deactivate these things. Oh, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just had to check out what was going on. Oh, and all of a sudden 100 people are texting me. Just my roommates. Ah, here we go. 3 fucking tools. I think it's time to, that's about as high as it gets. Let's see, I have 3,000. Pistol. I might put something into lockpicking later, but there's nothing really that I need at the moment. Oh, great.
This storage area would be a logical place to find a stockpile of the virus. I don't know why it's so empty.
I gotta be honest, I don't recall, what it takes to take out the commando. It's obviously a bad idea. That was not a good idea. Okay, fine, we'll use stealth to get around the commandos.
Looks like you stumbled on more than the schematics. You better get out of there. More in a second.
The Universal Constructor is in this facility.
Yeah, it's right there. Right below me. Okay, so I only need one. So let's see what they do. Okay, so it does have a limited radius. I definitely need that. Okay, so... So I don't need these two. Because I know for a fact I have it. There's unfortunately no way to know which one has... which one of these has what. Oh, damn. I won't be able to... Alright. I know what I have to do. And there's no way to get back up there, is there? Fine, be that way. Well, I'm an idiot. I didn't even notice this. I don't think that commandos can be, I don't think you can really do anything with commandos. Yeah, that was not even close to worth it.
Got it. Looks like you stumbled on more than the schematics. You better get out of there. More in a second.
The Universal Constructor is in this facility.
Well, shit. What am I gonna do? I mean, the Zyme and the Rebreather are obvious choices. Let me try something. The other way. Okay, so the Zyme is there. And we will pick it up on the way back, if possible. Although I suspect it might not be. Because this place is going to be blown to pieces. Alright, what are we gonna upgrade? Power drain is reduced slightly. That is most certainly useful. I do not need the other ones. Oh, I can just do it right here. Synthetic heart circulates not only blood, but a steady concentration of mechanochemical power cells, smart phagocytes, and liposomes containing prefab diamondoid machine parts. I'm not even sure if that's a word. The other ones are words. Diamondoid, I'm not sure. Resulting in upgraded performance for all installed augmentations. However, this will not enhance any augmentations past its maximum upgrade. Okay. Power consumptions of all augmentations is reduced by polyaniline circuits plugged directly into cell membranes that allow nanite particles to interconnect electronically without leaving their host cells. Power drain of augmentations. Yeah, I think this is the best. Honestly, should have kept the upgrade for that one. And if you're wondering why I'm carrying all this Zyme, I promise there's a good reason. I mean, I'll actually be honest, it's kind of stupid. Okay. Alright, finally. Yeah, everything is perfect. Except for my neighbors being unbelievably loud. Alright. I'm ready for Maggie Chow.
Bad move, Agent.
Hello, Maggie.
You are a fool to trust Tracer Tong. He will send you out to die, just like he did with your brother.
At least he doesn't pretend to be someone he's not.
You should have played along. You would have profited in ways you will never know.
You're a rotten actress.
And you're a rotten agent. You just got yourself killed. Righto.
Something about that scream. It sounds like it was recorded with different... It had like a pitch effect at the end. What is it, 525? Whoops. That was intense.
Bad move.
You're a rock.
It's over, JC.
I swear, the most challenging part is the fact that she strafe runs at you. I feel like there was supposed to be another,
Seems to be some inventory data here. VersaLife has been synthesizing the Grey Death fires in great quantities. The entire stockpile has been loaded onto a super freighter going to New York.
Huh.
Interesting. The previous owner of the ship was Stanton Dowd. Ever hear of the Illuminati? Come back to the compound. I have much to tell you.
No, that's not what I meant to do. I blew through all of my bioelectric cells in this operation. I'm gonna have to remember to use that battery.
Tracking down this Dowd connection. Illuminati fingerprints all over the Sterix. I'm talking about the molecule shape. 17 segments, 23 coupling points. Only Illuminati technicians use sleeve bearings with 34-fold and 46-fold symmetry. Multiples of 17 and 23? 17, 23? The birth of Adam Weishaupt? Not a coincidence.
Huh, I wonder if somebody set that up for us. I think this is the exit to Noche Road. Yep. I think this is it for I think this is it for this area. Somebody's Amazon delivery is here. I think I made that joke last time. I think the white is supposed to be people home with their lights on. I was never bothered by this engine. A lot of people said it was ugly. I will admit that it is not the prettiest engine, but it's not disgustingly ugly or anything like that. I guess that girl managed to find her way to. There she is. That's not where I want to go. You gonna
I thought
go?
you come from the market. That's where I want to go.
Well, you can go. It's fine now.
Maggie Chow, the most beautiful woman, yet capable of great ugliness.
Man, those 2000s
Not
were something
advisable
else.
for tourists to visit the canals at night.
Do not touch.
Okay, and the dog is still alive, and we're gonna go get go bitch out Tracer Tong. I still find it's really funny
Max
that
Chan and Gordon Quick are celebrating at the Lucky Money. You are invited for drinks.
I'm sure I am. Chinese silver loaves, 3/4 cups hot water, I guess that's teaspoons of sugar, no, that's tablespoons. 3 tablespoons sugar, 2 tablespoons of vegetable shortening or oil, 6 cups plain flour, 2 tablespoons baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon salt. Add the sugar and shortening to hot water, stir till sugar is dissolved, and allow cool until barely warm. Sift the remaining dry ingredients into a large mixing bowl and gradually stir in sugar mixture. Mix well and gradually draw dough together with your hands. It should be soft but not sticky. On a floured board, knead dough for about 5 to 8 minutes or until smooth and elastic. Return to bowl, cover with damp cloth, and let rise for an hour. Sounds good.
So it's certain the trouts are at peace.
If you did want to see something really stupid, it's trying to play this game in 3D and watching JC jump him down like a weirdo.
Tong is pleased about the files you found.
It's very brave of them letting people in.
Tong fix you up?
Yeah. You? You cut it pretty close.
I'm in pretty bad shape. Looks like I'll be living in Hong Kong for a couple of months.
Will you get better? Any permanent damage?
I'll recover, but not right away. You'll be on your own for a while. I hear you've already been keeping busy.
Just getting to know the locals. Turns out VersaLife had a universal constructor. They were synthesizing the virus right here.
Tong told me. Not a cheap gizmo.
Majestic 12 sure does a lot of R&D.
Every ruler needs a power base. Without the people, well, you need something to use against them.
I'm gonna see what Tong has to say about the schematics I recovered. Hey, do me a favor. Get better.
I'm working on it. I'm still pretty weak. You'll have to go on to New York without me.
Don't know if I care for your sense of humor.
Humor?
The Illuminati stuff. I was risking my life in there.
No joke, Miss Ditton. They're quite real. Though not as powerful as they were at the beginning of the century. I know a few of the former leaders.
Like Stanton Dowd?
Yes. Plus Bev Duclair, Morgan Everett. Most of them in Paris, I understand.
What do they have to do with Majestic 12?
A question for Dowd. I will contact him in New York. Hopefully he will agree to meet you.
What about a hacker named Daedalus?
A valuable informant. He sent me one of the codes I needed to find that super freighter.
A super freighter? That's enough virus to infect a continent.
Your pilot is landing in the courtyard. Find out and see if he knows where the ship is going or how we can stop it. In any case, it is time you left Hong Kong. There is word of a UNATCO agent searching for you here. A German, they say. Augmented.
Tell your people not to tangle with him. I'll deal with him myself. Do you have what you need to synthesize a cure?
The data you recovered should provide an answer. in time.
I also destroyed the universal constructor they were using to manufacture the virus.
A universal constructor. I should have known.
But I did it on the advice of the hacker, Daedalus. Who is he really? Alex says he may be an AI, part of an old government program.
An AI? The thought occurred to me, but more likely it is cover for a real human being.
But who?
A powerful man, we must assume. I don't like mysteries, but at least he appears to be on our side.
I don't like mysteries either.
Your friend Jock is waiting in the courtyard.
Your pilot has landed in the courtyard.
Gunther's in the field now. They say he wants your head.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Looks like we all made it.
And just in time, I hear Simon's had me on his blacklist.
Maybe so. I'm glad that you're safe.
I slipped out right after your escape. Security was a shambles, so I brought you a little something from the supply closet.
You didn't have to take that kind of risk.
It was worth it, trust me. They gave me a funny look in customs, but I managed to bring over an augmentation upgrade canister.
Isn't that sensitive technology?
I just told them that I do business with VersaLife. VersaLife seems to be a magic word in Hong Kong.
Hold on while I drop some gear. Then I'll take it off your hands.
Let me drop this mask because that's
Take the upgrade.
Well, thanks. Now hang tight for a while. UNATCO will be looking for you.
That's considerably less absurd. There, now everything's gonna be a lot cheaper.
Jaime had a close call getting out of UNATCO, but I'm sure glad he made a break for it. I think he'll have a longer lifespan helping Tong out at the operating theater.
I mean, that's debatable with how things are going. The situation in the US must be really bad if they don't just drone strike this place. Oh, right, but they can't because it would yeah, because this is territory of the People's Republic of China. They would throw an absolute fit. And they're not strong enough to do that. I think People's Republic of China was never infiltrated by Illuminati and other similar powers. I never made it to the lucky money, which is unfortunate, but yeah, they won't let you leave. There's the dog.
Tong filled me in. So we have to dig up Stanton Dowd?
Yeah. You know him?
I heard a few things. I think Harley Philbin knows how to contact him. I always thought Philbin was pulling my leg about the Illuminati, though.
I guess we'll find out when we get to New York. Let's not waste any time.
Bye, dog. Oh, look, the music works.
No time to waste. You need to get to the Underworld Tavern and make contact with Harley Philbin. He is one of Dowd's aides, and he will set up the meeting. Follow his instructions.
I genuinely needed that. Okay. Nothing. For once, vertical sync actually does something for me. Usually I don't use it, but it seems to be working on fixing the lights here. I think the Rentons are gone by this point. Come on. Oh, fuck it. If anything, it was worth it for the...
Owner's left town, far as I know.
Good for them.
Oh, is this your place, lady? Please don't kick us out.
I won't, but I need that medkit more than you. I'm just happy neither of you are dead.
Heat's off, but I don't mind.
Just people having sex and I need to go speak with
Stay out of the street. Cops shoot at anything.
Okay, step forward and reveal yourself.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
that's not what I meant to do. I can't remember if you can talk to him before or prior.
I'm showing net activity on several of the smuggler's avatars. He must be at home.
Why'd you come back? Yanatko's got every cop in New York after you.
Unfinished business.
So you finally wised up and joined the NSF.
I don't know if I've joined anything. Except maybe the people.
Good enough. You know where you stand. It's because people don't know they can pick a side that the government has so much power.
I've got to get moving. Have anything you want to sell?
Sure, something you might like. An assault shotgun and some sabot rounds. I also have some lambs. I'll give you the whole box of 5 for $3,500.
Never mind.
I don't understand how the smuggler has like this lockpick. Why can't you sell me a lockpick? That's considerably more useful than any of what you've just tried to sell me. I mean, I understand it's a weapons smuggler. You wouldn't have much business with a weapons smuggler if you're playing a more if you're playing a more nuanced approach. There's just children screaming outside of my apartment.
A damn ghost town. What's the army protect except itself?
Yeah, things are absolutely not going well. If anything is left in these two. I mean, I don't use money. I think I used money once when I bought something from Shannon, and that's pretty much it. Oh, hey there.
Hi, Sandra. Too bad about the hotel. I guess UNATCO shot it up pretty bad.
No use worrying about it now. Are you all right? I heard UNATCO was after you.
They aren't the only ones.
You should stay out of Hell's Kitchen. People have been looking for you.
Yeah?
This one guy, he came to the hotel and said he was your cousin.
What did he look like?
Just an average guy, but I think he was an undercover cop.
You out here because of martial law? I didn't know they were using Marines.
Nah, UNATCO likes to work alone. Just came out to look up a girl I used to know. That girl at the table over there, Sandra Renton. FEMA gave me a pass for the curfew.
What's FEMA doing handing out travel papers?
They took over the advanced submarine base where I work. I don't like being pushed off duty, but I guess little R&R never hurt anyone.
They brought in their own staff?
Most of us were moved out of the main submarine hangar last night. FEMA set up a perimeter. We'd sure like to know what's going on in there.
I would too. Maybe I'll check it out for you.
You a cop?
Used to be.
I'll say it straight. I'm a patriot. I don't like to see one of our top secret bases commandeered, especially when the only people allowed inside are these Asian mafia types. You think you can do something about it, I can have my buddies at the front gate let you slip by. My name's Vinny. Tell them you know me.
Thanks. I'll see what I can find out.
Shay, I want to talk to you.
What do you want? Prices have tripled to 30 because of martial law.
Never mind.
I can't say anything I regret.
Spook Lady. The silver lining of a dismal 2 days.
Managed to stay safe?
Yeah, it's not fun being sealed up inside, but at least you and the troops are keeping us safe.
I'm not with the troops.
You're not? Are you a rogue agent or something like that?
Something like that.
What's this world coming to when I'm more comfortable with a rogue agent than the police?
I don't know. But in the meantime, stay safe and keep your head down.
The kitchen ain't ever been a clean place, I know, but I ain't never seen anything like this. What's going on out there?
Bad stuff. It's best if I leave it at that.
Bad stuff is an understatement. The Great Death, martial law. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
I'm working on it.
You against the world, huh?
Feels like it sometimes.
You know, I never got your name.
J.C. Denton.
I'm Liam. Look, I don't have much, but if you need anything from me, you name it. I've got a med kit in case of emergencies. Also, I know it's illegal, but I usually carry a PS20 just for protection, you know?
How much?
You're the only thing giving me hope these days. If you want them, they're yours.
You should keep them for yourself. You might end up needing them.
Alright, thought I'd offer. Suppose my stuff is just toys compared to what you're packing. Give him hell, JC. I'm rooting for you.
Thanks.
That's exactly the type of ending to that conversation I would expect JC to give. Hey.
Natco's put a price on your head. What are you doing in the city?
I'm an
I
idiot.
didn't expect the kitchen to be under martial law.
People know the government has a vaccine. Riots everywhere.
You still on the dole at UNATCO?
I never mentioned. I've been working for the NSF all along, and the Illuminati. I'm on your side.
Right, the Illuminati. I need to find one of their leaders, Stanton Dowd. A load of plague virus is on its way to New York.
Virus? You mean the Great Death? What's Dowd got to do with it?
The same corporation that makes ambrosia also manufactures the virus. Quite convenient. The virus came over in a super freighter previously owned by Dowd.
Yeah, most of Majestic 12 is just hand-me-downs from the Illuminati. Huh. We knew about ambrosia, but the virus? That's news. They're infecting people on purpose, huh?
I was hoping Dowd could tell me where the freighter would unload.
I'll contact him. Go to the burn-up storefront of Osgood & Sons, over where the tunnels connect to the warehouse district. You know, where the NSF had the generator. I'll try to get him to meet you there.
Osgood & Sons.
Yeah, and JC, be careful who you mention the Illuminati to. Like Joe Green. He's a spy for UNATCO.
The reporter. Are you sure?
Here's the proof. Hey, kill Green and you'll be doing all of us a favor. I saw him hanging around the free clinic. Dowd doesn't like to be contacted directly.
I can't imagine why.
Incorrect inform. Attach. Streets clear. No danger.
That's Daedalus being hacked. Midnight Sun, food of the gods, New York, ambrosia, the mythical food of the gods may in fact be something more than myth. It may be a cure for the mysterious Grey Death that has infected this city with sickening dread over the past several months. What is this ambrosia and where did it come from? Speaking on the condition of anonymity, highly placed sources have revealed in an exclusive to the Midnight Sun that ambrosia is the government code name for a cure to the plague that has already taken so many lives. Unfortunately, the current manufacturing process appears to yield only small amounts of ambrosia, which have so far been prioritized for ranking government officials and selected.
This is the police. Is someone there?
I didn't expect that.
Dowd?
I agreed to see you because we have a mutual enemy.
Why a vacant building? I thought the Illuminati were bankers, politicians, Council on Foreign Relations types.
We always stayed in the background, even when that was true.
You alright?
Caught this damn plague myself. Anyway, we never had troops like Majestic 12 or freighters full of bioweapons, if what you say is accurate.
It's accurate. I just don't know where the freighter would dock.
They'll want to hide it. The only facility big enough on the East Coast is the Advanced Submarine Facility at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyards.
Of course. That's why FEMA took it over.
They're probably storing the virus in the ship's diesel tanks. The only way to make sure it's destroyed will be to scuttle the ship.
Scuttle a super freighter?
It can be done if you know where to place the charges. Smugglers should have explosives that will work.
I already have some explosives.
I'd pick up some more while I have the chance. But if you think you're equipped, then find your pilot and get going.
You sure you're all right?
I'm hanging in there. If you come across some ambrosia on that ship, however...
Don't worry. I'll get you some medicine.
I'll give you a blueprint of the ship. The X's mark the 5 tri-hull wells. Crack those up. Reverse the bilge pumps, and the ship will split open like a banana. Tong told me he found an interesting molecular signature on the virus. A clue to who developed it. I am certain it was a former member of the Illuminati. The custom among our scientists was to sign their work like painters. It was a group of conspirators within the Illuminati that formed Majestic 12 to begin with. The conspirators were far more ruthless than we were. We couldn't compete.
The conversation with him, I think, was a lot more, a lot better.
Majestic 12 realized that technology alone could be a source of political power.
Without the sound.
MJ-12 troops converging on your position, JC. I'll land the copter on the roof of the pond. Get out of there.
What the?
How'd they see me?
That
You would
feel
only.
how much
You're the only.
you should.
UNATCO's.
The
Yeah.
I was.
I'll yeah.
The report.
Here's.
Okay, let's do things properly this time.
Incorrect inform. Attach. Streets clear. No danger.
Looks like they fucked this place up a bit. The riots are as bad as tomorrow as they were, then I want you to stay home. This place is starting to feel a lot like a war zone.
The clinic is closing.
Surprised you're still here.
Hey Coleman. How you holding up?
I'm fine, just fine.
Come on, we're safe in here.
How long are we gonna be safe, Ike? They're just shooting people for no reason.
Don't you worry, this'll all pass.
Sure it will. God damn, but I'm tired of living like this.
Smart staying off the streets. Too much trouble out there. Lot of bad mojo.
Ooh, 2 medbots. Hey.
There's talk that you're a spy.
A spy? For whom?
I just want to hear your side of the story.
So, am I working for the CIA or FBI?
You tell me.
Either way, they'd have me wearing a better suit.
I'll take that as a denial. Something newsworthy about the clinic tonight?
I interviewed the doctors, poker-faced as politicians. Didn't even blink when you say the word ambrosia.
Maybe they think you're talking about the food of the gods.
I'm serious. Don't believe the stories coming out of Hong Kong that the government had a cure all along.
Could be.
They've got proof. They found the cure. It's called ambrosia.
Don't believe everything you read.
Har har.
Just think about what you did. Beth Duclair, millionaire philanthropist and activist, and famously reputed to be the mistress of French President Alain Bourgeois Monroe, I think that's how you pronounce it, probably wrong, was today posthumously awarded the position of Chevalier in the Ordre Royal de la Légion d'Honneur, created by Napoleon Bonaparte on May 19, 1802. The Legion of Honor is an order of merit which all qualifying military personnel or civilians can be nominated without regard to birth or religion, provided they swear to uphold liberty and equality. The award was not without some controversy, as members of the Republican Social Union of the French Democracy (RSUFD) party disputed the merit based on her involvement in the Somnolent Illy scandal that rocked the Serra administration 5 years ago. Beth Duclair passed away in September, found dead at her chateau of natural causes. Yeah, that's not right. She was survived by her daughter, Nicolette Duclair, who has been missing since her mother's death. Police currently have no leads to her whereabouts. The award was accepted on behalf of Beth Duclair's behalf by President Bourgeois Monroe. Alright, let's get to hacking some more. Surprised this place still has access. Page nowhere to be seen. 2 others of staff haven't shown up to work in the last few days. They're being dicks. This guy has nothing to say to me.
If you're having an emergency, please see one of the bots.
I think there was a way to... At this point there was a way to save Smuggler, but I can't remember how. Like, you have to have a conversation or something. Okay, first things first. Let's talk to what's-his-face, Harley Philbin, and I think he gives us the information to save Smuggler.
I took out that reporter, Joe Green. I don't like people who ask a lot of questions.
No shit. Man, you really did change sides. Never would have thought it possible. Thanks for getting rid of that guy.
Is that Marine really a friend of yours?
That's Vinny. He went to my high school.
Think I can trust him?
Vinny? Oh, sure. He's a good guy. Kinda simple, but he's a good guy.
Thanks.
Kind of simple. Sandra, you're kind of brutal, but I guess she's a realist. Now I have to use the last of my charges to save.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshed.
The last of my charges to save Smuggler, and I'm not even sure if this is the part. I think it's. I'm not sure if it's before or after a conversation with Dowd.
Never mind. Never mind.
How much money do I have?
I'll take.
Tell you what, I'll throw in another one for free if you promise to frag some ATF for me.
Anything you say.
Okay, I think we're good now. We have to speak to Dowd first. Oh man, I barely have enough.
Damn ghost town.
And the robot is going to be able to pick me up. Well, it was close.
This ain't over.
Oh, if you attack one of them, they all go crazy. You have to catch them by surprise. Okay, yeah, so if you attack any other officers, it alerts all of them. Which I think is kind of cheap. See if there's any. I don't think there's.
You doubt?
Okay, let's try to get out of here.
MJ-12 troops converging on your position, JC. I'll land the copter on the roof of the tunnel. Get out of there.
Who the hell?
Keep looking.
How do they see me? I think I broke the, Oh, no.
You doubt?
Yeah, I was about to say, that's kind of weird.
Okay, step forward and reveal yourself.
Position, JC. I'll land the copter on the roof of the tunnel. Get out of there.
Company.
I see you.
Yes. Password?
Bloodshot.
What was that last conversation? I don't think they saw me come in here.
I'm picking up incoming MJ-12 troops. They must have your location. Better get what you need from Smuggler pronto, and meet me on the roof of the hotel.
I need your help.
So?
I've uncovered the truth about the Grey Death. It's a man-made virus, and there's a load of it on a super freighter at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyard.
No tall stories, just tell me what you want.
Help me scuttle it. You have any extra lambs or rockets?
You think you can scuttle a freighter with a lamb?
A few lambs at weld points.
I'll help you out. How about a rocket for a GEP gun? Usually save those for the NSF, but I'll sell it at a loss, say $2,500. You can also have a half dozen lambs for $2,400. Hey, I'm starting to get nervous about this. Well, you're a... What kind of a... Thanks for the...
Great, now I have to find a reload before I save that. Did I already do everything here? I think I did. Yeah, Joe Green is gone. Let's get out of here. I have some pricey augmentations, but this is also the first time I'm actually relying on them. Okay.
You down?
I'll get...
This is how we save money.
MJ-12 troops converging on your position, JC. I'll land the copter on the roof of the tunnel. Get out of there.
I'll try my best to go around and warn him. Gonna be doing a lot of safes coming up to that point, although you think they would have,
Okay, step forward and reveal yourself.
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
It's kind of bullshit how they can see through your radar, or not your radar, but your invisibility. Hey, can you sell me some bioelectric cells? That would be unbelievably useful. Like, more than you could possibly imagine, Jock. Or a smuggler.
I'm picking up incoming MJ-12 troops. They must have your location. Better get what you need from Smuggler pronto, and meet me on the roof of the hotel.
I need your help.
So?
I've
No tall...
Help me.
You think...
A few...
I'll help you out. How about a rocket for a GEP gun? Usually save those for the NSF, but I'll sell it at a loss, say 25.
Give me the lambs for 20.
That's all I've got. If you need more, raid the ammo storage facility at the shipyard. Hey, I'm starting to get nervous about this. What you're about to do is gonna turn some heads. I don't want any trouble from the authorities.
Actually, UNATCO's planning an operation of some kind. You might want to get out of Hell's Kitchen after I leave.
What kind of operation?
A manhunt. For me. I don't think you want to get caught in the middle.
Thanks for the warning. Come on, let's wrap this up.
I need your help, smuggler. You need to donate more to the cause. I can live without most of this. Ooh, wishing I put more into that stupid battery now, don't I? I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this place, smuggler. Okay, I think from here I'll be able to run straight for the,
We are preparing for our operation now. Now finish.
Ah, shit. They really do know exactly where I am, and I'm out of, everything. Okay, I did as much as I could, and man, was it costly. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
Not coming back.
I've dropped you in an abandoned lot next to the base. There should be an old grate on the wall that you can gain entry through. I've got to get out of here before the sentries get suspicious. You're past the fence. Good. Up ahead are the barracks. You need to gain entry to the base and eventually reach the large building to the north. Keep your eyes open for the ammo storage facility. You need to load up on explosives.
You came in on the chopper? You must be with the DC people.
Oh, this is about me. UNATCO is working closely with FEMA and other international security agencies around the world to apprehend J.C. Denton, a terrorist with ties to a number of groups including the NSF, Silhouette, and organized crime in Hong Kong. They're not wrong. We believe her to be responsible for organizing and leading the attack on Liberty Island and the deaths of a number of UNATCO agents, said Walton Simons, director of FEMA. The necessity of instituting martial law in New York, unheard of in the history of America, is directly attributable to the criminal elements operating under her orders. Simons went on to say that the evidence recovered from the recent bombing of the VersaLife building in Hong Kong demonstrates Jay-Z's involvement beyond a shadow of a doubt, and points towards an organized systemic campaign of terror designed to extort freedom for politically dangerous ideologies through any means necessary. Authorities are also seeking information on the whereabouts of Alex Jacobson or Brian Jock Flanagan, key figures in the terrorist organization. You think they would have been able to they would be able to know where their stupid chopper is going.
You must be Denton.
Who's asking?
Our buddy Vinny said to expect you. Think you can find out what's going on in there? Go for it.
Is FEMA really running the show?
FEMA and the Chinese? I don't like the smell of it one bit.
Me either.
His key will open the main gate. The guard just inside the main building entrance will let you pass, but don't expect any hospitality from the FEMA people. I don't know how you'll get on board with the main ramp retracted, unless you want to swim.
I don't think I've ever used this way before. Oh.
These sewers run to the submarine building. You can be sure the military has rigged these passages with detectors and booby traps.
I have begun planning your future objectives. Dow will be sending you to Paris. Make sure he gives you the current residence of his associate, Morgan Everett. I do not have access to that information.
Man, I wish I had the pepper spray canister. The hell is that? Oh, it's armed. Goody. Yeah, I'm clearly, I'm just gonna save it because I don't feel like going through that garbage again. Electronics, still nowhere. Yeah, this is still the best I'm going to get, but I'm tripping over multi-tools, so I should be okay. What the hell is this? Is there another one somewhere? Well, I have no way of knowing because I don't have yeah, there's no way for me to get past this without alarming anyone, and that was kind of a weird way of, okay. Okay. Kind of launched over that poor rat. I don't want anything to die unless I specifically want it to die. Okay, we can figure that out. A bunch of EMPs, though.
You're at the main gate. Get to the door at the base of the huge crane in the distance. But watch out for the guards and security bots.
They already found me. Okay, so I'm kind of tired, and my goal is to stream more streams, but shorter duration. So I'm going to stop for today, and I'm going to stream more soon. So I'm back to having more time. So I should be okay. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all again soon.